Hey guys, Travis Fulton here, PXG Ambassador here at PXG headquarters in Arizona. Got my new clubs here. I can't wait to try them out, get them dialed in. Plus, I've got some swing tips for you to help you get your game to the next level. Let's get started. Hey guys, Travis Fulton here, PXG Ambassador here at PXG headquarters, and I'm very excited because I'm about ready to go through a fitting with this guy right here, the PXG Gen 4 X driving iron. Now, before I come over here to Greg and we go through a fitting, the first thing that jumps out to me here is this profile. Very, very clean. I can tell they asked the tour players what they want to look at. Toe to heel, top to bottom, very good to look at, but also they wanted it to be accurate as well. So Greg, I play courses, tight par fours. I love driving irons because I can swing hard, hit a bullet out there. It's great in the wind, and it's that fairway finder. So based off my setup here, where do you think we start with the shaft?
Yeah, so kind of looking at your set here, we've fitted you for these already. We know kind of where to go. Looking at your 3-wood here, that Mitsubishi Tensei shaft that's in there for you, I think that's a good place to start, based on spin rates and everything. So let me throw that in there. We'll get a few up there and see what we get.
Now, driving iron is something that you might add to your bag, but it may not be in play on every golf course that you go and play, right? Some courses you may not want the driving iron. And then there might be some where you do. There's a lot of courses I play, tighter par fours, and you can chase it out there and really let it run. You can also hit it off the fairway also, but I've got it teed up slightly, and I'm gonna hit one of my favorite shots in golf, the driving iron off the tee. Yeah, ooh, that felt good. That one felt solid there.
Yeah.
258? My goodness, look at those numbers.
Useful.
What do you think?
Just looking at these numbers here, in terms of driving irons, we're really looking for a certain launch angle and a certain spin rate to make sure we got something that's not going to move a ton, something that's staying out of the wind and going to get a bunch of rollout down the fairway. You're at perfect launch angle there, looking, somewhere in that 10.5 to 11 range, trying to get this as close down to 3,000 spin as we can. So
3,000.
That's pretty darn close there. Okay. That was a good strike.
All right, let's try that again here. My tee here. Now what's interesting there is I felt like in that swing, knowing my swing, I felt like I did spin it a little bit more, not jacked it up to 32, but it wasn't like a tremendous amount of spin. It still came out low and had some run to it. Let me see if I can just take a little bit more off that from the spin perspective. Again, just so solid. Yeah, look at there, I came down to 3,000. I pulled that a little bit, but again, 256.
Yeah, that's just getting a ton of roll down the fairway there. Spin rate staying steady. That's a pretty darn good setup there for you.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna take this one here. Is that cool? All right,
yes,
guys,
sir.
I got this one, it's good.